When I hear your story, she's the bad guy.
She must come here.
I think you
She
guys
must come here.
podcast.
She must come here. She must come here.
Yes.
I think
She
you
must
guys
come
must
here.
together and then just resolve
She
this
must
thing.
come
Because
here.
I feel
She
like
used
this-
to sleep with different guys every single day. No
Oi!
one is judging her.
Monday.
Hey,
Monday.
go ask people who are in my school.
Confrontations
Hey.
podcast.
She must never try me. She must never try me. Hey, you know what's crazy, nah? She spoke shit about you too. She came to me.
That's for one. That's for one. And number two, I understand you're venting to your friend. That's fine. But why are you lying? Like, why are you saying certain things? Because the way it's coming out, it's not the same as the way Lolita's saying it. I promise. And I really wish I had Lolita's TikTok so we can add her so she can explain her side. Right? But personally, for me, it's more like, why
You guys
involve me
spoke
in
about
it?
it without hearing from my side.
She brought it up on the podcast. Not
Yes, that's
we
what I'm
didn't plan
saying.
anything.
That's what I'm saying. You guys.
And you know,
spoke
another thing
about
is
it
that I don't even
without
blame-
me being there.
I don't blame Lolita for bringing it up because at the end of the day, Venus, you spoke about me. You shouldn't have spoken
She
about me.
lied.
Period.
To be honest, I feel like she really. Not even. I feel like she kept
Guys,
about
please
how it
tag
came
Lolita
out.
if you guys know her TikTok, because I don't. Like, if she needs to be here, she can be here. I don't know her TikTok. And I can't find her on app because she's been offline for so long, like for weeks.
So as I was saying, Lolita really lied about the styling part because what I really mentioned to her was the things that me and Busie would do as a friendship that contributed to her breaking up with me because she didn't give me a reason why we broke up. So I was really curious and she knew that obviously I kind of like really liked the thing that was going on, to be honest. Like I was interested in the friendship and you knew I was your only friend. So at that moment, like not having a friend for a very long time, it kind of did like fuck me up like mentally. So I think that duration of us not being friends, I was alone for quite a long time. Like I didn't have anyone close to me until Bo, Amina and the squad came along my life.
Guys,
That's
if
when-
you guys know Lolita's TikTok, just tag her because I'm saying exactly what Lolita was saying on the podcast. So she's
You're
not
not-
explaining everything. I'm saying
Oh.
someone was saying I'm not changing any stories. I'm letting her know what was said.
To be honest, guys, I feel like Lolita is just a person that really wants to gain clout for some sort of reason. Knowing her personally, there are certain things that I'm not gonna talk about her name like that because, like Busie said, she wouldn't say anything to tarnish anyone's name like that. So on my side, like personally, she's just trying to gain clout for me, and I
Why
don't
don't you
know
call
why
her?
she's
She's
gaining
offline.
clout. I don't know why she's gaining clout of me, like me, and then she's kind of trigger Busie, knowing that me and her had a friendship. I just feel like she was kind of somewhat jealous of the friendship that she thought that she could use me through Busie to ruin her image.
Wait, some people are saying I must call her. I've been trying to, but she's offline on WhatsApp and she's not answering my calls. Like everything is, I don't know if she still has her phone because she's been offline on WhatsApp for like quite some time, for weeks. But yeah, my chat with all of this is that I just don't like people mentioning my name, especially when it's not necessary.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I did nothing wrong to her.
Like, she didn't, like, to be honest, Busie is not a person that sells, guys. Fact. Like, let's put that person aside. Secondly, Lolita's using my name for nothing. Because she knows, thing is, she knows that me and Busie were close to an extent where she can use me to tell everyone how she feels about Busie. So she's trying to use it through me because she knows me and Busie established a friendship prior before her. And she knew us before me and her got into a friendship. She knew that me and Busie were friends. So I think, this whole thing, she was being malicious. Secondly, I did not say that Busie is selling pussy. I was venting to her about why I'm regretting that she didn't give me a reason why she stopped being my friend. I was venting to her like, why wouldn't Busie tell me, knowing that we've been friends for 3 years, she didn't tell me why she's breaking up with me. Like, it doesn't make sense. And she kept on instigating. She's like, okay, why do this? I'm like, I think it's because of this. This was me assuming. I think she feels like she's at a higher standard. I think she feels like she's not going to be my friend because of that. I didn't ever think about our problems like that because me and her did have a lot of issues in the friendship that she mentioned on the podcast, and Lolita also mentioned on a podcast about me. And knowing this, the person that's been talking about both of us not even getting the heat, it's me and Busie that's getting the heat at the end of the day. And I don't feel like that's fair that this person that's throwing out names is not even here to probably explain herself, because either way, when they spoke about it on the podcast the first time, I was not there to explain myself. Now that I'm here to explain myself, she's offline. She doesn't want to be on socials anymore. Oh, I don't know. She hasn't been online for like a month now. So, to be honest, we're getting the hate, but the same person who spoke about this issue is not getting the hate at all. So, to be honest, this is really not fair how she can use my name to speak about how she feels about Busie. Because at the end of the day, me and her, we done. We never had a friendship. Ever since we went to Malanga and she did her stunts, I was never her friend. And I'm sure she's been doing stunts around with a lot of people other than me. But she just has stunts. Like stunts, tendencies, malicious tendencies, to be honest.
Don't think that it has nothing to do with the conversation now. And if she can bring up what you're saying now, you're going to say, no, that's not what I was trying to say. Don't talk about anything that's not regarding this issue now, because that's what gets you in trouble.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm
Also,
not going to mention it.
yeah, but like you already did. You said that after already saying something. I'm trying to warn you not to say that.
No, it's okay, Mama.
Yeah, I get you. But then, my question is, you're saying, I understand you're saying that you are venting to her, wondering why your friendship with Lucy ended. But where did you,
Bro, she had certain information there that happened for real. Like it happened, but when she was telling me privately, it was as in like, I know about the story, but it's twisted.
I think, you know, guys,
all the stories, everything was twisted.
Guys, think Jelitin is tonight.
How did the story
Vegan.
the name switching from who?
I get you. Me, Nane, guys, at that point in time, I was very vulnerable. Utini?
I'm saying, I know the story she's referring to, but why is it now all of a sudden when Lolita says the story, the name is switching to Busie being the one that sold?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Come out of.
That's what I'm saying.
You said it was you, or was it you, and now you saying that she took it the wrong way? What happened?
That's what I'm saying. Uba Ubuti, she's using my name to tell how she feels about Busie. Because she knew that me and Busie established a friendship and she's just being malicious.
So it's all the
let me be honest.
Wait, with
the
all
other
the-
stories, let me tell you, I'm Manga, guys. Mina, I was at a vulnerable state.
So
I was
you
very
lied when you're vulnerable. So
no,
you were lying
I was
when
not
you're
lying
vulnerable.
about you, Busie. I was not lying
don't
about
understand.
you. Now I'm making her understand. I guess you don't understand. At the time when me and Lolita were establishing a friendship, right? She was asking a lot of things and she was interrogating me. So obviously when I was feeding up her ego, I was telling her, there was a time when me and Busie went out and then we came back home later. My mom was blaming Busie for all these things and this and this. She didn't mention that to you. I don't know why. I even told her who there was a time where my mom was suspecting Uguti, she's the one that's gonna take me and
She
do all
told
those
me.
things. Okay, then that one
That
she
one was the
told.
one I don't understand. She said,
Okay, then that's what I'm saying. Isn't the best kulungane? Mara, I feel like the one who uyasela, the guy you show from her perspective, she wants to express how she feels about the situation by using my name.
what situation?
Sorry?
Who said that?
No Lolita. I'm
You
talking about
saying that she
Lolita.
said,
Wait, so what you're saying is Lolita's the one that said that Lucy sells.
She said that she heard that from me. That's what she said.
Yeah, so now I'm asking you, what is it that you said that made her say that to her? Maybe you didn't say Lucy sells, but she said
That's exactly why.
That's exactly. Because in my head, I'm like, I asked her earlier on, right? Listen, I said,
Guys,
listen, no, wait.
honest,
I said, listen, let me talk because I let you speak, right? I said, when every time we went out, have I ever left with a man? Have I? Every time we've been out to the club, have I ever went back home with a man? Anytime. Have I ever went to the club, or the both of us, and then we come back home with niggas? Has that ever happened? So that's what I'm not understanding. Maybe let's say if I went to the club and I came back with a man, or I left with a stranger from the club, I don't understand where maybe she was telling Lolita, yeah, hey, when you go out, Busie does this, ne? I would understand, but like, when I go to clubs, I go with my friends, I come back home with my friends. I've never left the club with a man, ever. So I'm confused. Where can you get the selling thing from? That's what I don't understand. The selling, the people that I've dated that she knows about.
Let me tell
people
you.
my age.
Let me tell
like
you.
people my even younger.
I get that.
So it's like the selling thing for me is
I'm
like,
telling you now.
I don't want to
with
lie.
everything
That's why I was tripping.
With everything that I've said to Lisa when me and you are not friends, with everything that was mentioned, as meeting me as kumbula. But when she said that on the podcast, heard that you were selling. Angishanga kanjalo kuye directly to your face ukuthi ubusu uyathengisa. Like I've never said
So
it like
what did
that.
you tell her that could give her
Mina, to be honest with you, ne, like I was talking about a lot of things to a point when I'm like kuye. Mara, I'm sure from what she took, from what I was telling her, maybe when I
That means maybe you said it. Oh, listen.
no, Anisha, I did not say
I get
that.
it. Amina saying this because you say you don't remember.
Let me let you know something.
Yeah.
Lolita cannot take that information from up her ass and then say it on a podcast.
That's what I'm saying. And another thing,
It doesn't come from
she was, you
nowhere.
know, Lolita was willing. I won't lie. The reason why I told you this is because I got to know you. And in my head, I'm like, what I heard about you, the same thing that you did to Amina, what she heard about me is completely different from how she perceives me. You know what I'm saying? How she sees me in real life. That's not happening. You know what I'm saying?
Personally, I just feel like she was just really much being malicious. At that point, she was just trying to gain clout from me. Who am I, to be honest? And if she feels like she heard that from me, she can come on this platform and say what led to everything or what led to her saying that. Because I feel like she's just being malicious about the situation, to be honest. And we did have a podcast with me, Busie, and Sino on Open Chats, which they're probably gonna upload soon. So you guys are gonna hear the whole extended version of what I'm saying on the podcast as well. So at the end of the day, guys, I just and I don't even remember even telling her who to Busie Venus. So like at this point, this story is becoming like malicious.
Wait,
To be
guys,
honest. Yeah, I can
yeah,
hear you.
kinda, yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. But my chat is, guys, like in all aspects, like, bro, I'm such a respectful person. Like, even if, and I said it before on everything that I said on the podcast, I couldn't confirm it. Anything that I had said, at least on the podcast, was not lies. Everything there, I literally said nothing but the truth. I'm that type of person. And I was not gonna air out certain things that I said about you, but the fact that you remember, in my head, I'm thinking, Lolita's not gonna say something out of her ass. So for me, it's like, do you want to come for me? I'll come for you.
I just feel like that's how she naturally felt about it. So she's just trying to use my name to gain it to you.
But how?
And at the end of the day,
Do you know how it came about? Do you know how
I didn't watch the podcast. I just only saw the highlighted versions of the podcast because I don't want to personally watch it after what everybody was also saying about how you approached it and about Lolita approached it. You guys also spoke shit about me too. You know, so both our names are in the mud. Busie's name, my name, but the person that's
My nigga, I'm
the
catching
person,
smoke for
my,
no reason.
but the
I'm
person
being
that's
told that
the
I'm
person that's speaking all these things is not getting the heat, and that's where I'm coming from.
Venus, ngicela ukhulume.
Yo, guys, nah. Like seriously, the Lona, she's used to wanting to gain clout, socializing herself. I don't care whatever it is that she does to gain clout, but she can never come on a public platform and speak about how she feels about Busie and then be the same person to use my name at it. Also, what is she gonna gain? What is she gonna gain? What is she gonna gain to talk about me? What is she gonna gain?
Wait.
At the end of the day, she's being malicious, and I don't like the fact that she's using my name, saying that Mina, I said something about Busie like that. If she wants to come here, she must come and say what led her to say what she said. What led her to say that? Because I never even said it.
Only
My
you
chat
can
is
know.
my chat is. I was confused as to how you didn't tell me why our friendship ended. And her instigating on me, there's a lot of things that I said, but I never uttered on my mouth, "Uguti Mina, nitiguwe, you selling." That doesn't make sense. She's trying to get a story out just because of how she feels about you. And I don't think that she's just being genuine because both our names are in the dirt. Busie told people about me stealing phones, everything, and that's okay. It's valid. Her response is valid because when Lolita brought the situation, she was stunned. Like she was shocked. Like, why would she say this about me? So let me also fuel up on Venus and tell everybody about what Venus does in our friendship. And I felt like that was also messed up because both our names are tarnished. But the person who's talking about all these things and mentioning these things, I'm here right now. And I attested to Busie that all these things is just malicious. It's malicious chats. And she's not getting the smoke right now. She's the one that's causing all this fire and this fume between me and Busie right now. And I don't like that.
Venus, wait. I hear you, man. Okay. Are you listening? Are you listening? Okay. I understand your frustration, man. And I understand that your frustration right now is not coming from what was said, what you apparently said. Your frustration is coming from what was said about you in defense. What Busie said in defense from what you said about her. But in all of this, I understand that what Lucy said about you hurt you, or what she exposed hurt you. Sharp. But you also said that you don't remember the conversation you had with Lolita. You don't remember everything you said. So my chat is not remembering everything you said. You cannot say that you never said that Lucy is selling. You can't say that because you don't remember.
Lucy doing anything that would lead to this.
But my chat
That's
is
my chat.
my chat.
That's my
My
chat.
chat is.
Apologize for
Yeah, I don't think anyone would just say something out of their ass. I don't know Lita personally. She's someone that I work with. We don't have a friendship. We've never established a friendship. She's someone that I work with. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think, even the way she wanted
I
to
don't
ask,
remember.
even the way she was asking about it, nah, you could tell she didn't want to talk about it on camera, but the pressure, because I didn't think it was that bad. So I was like, no, say it, because I'm not thinking it's that bad. So for me, it's a thing of, if there's malicious intent, nah, I don't think she was going to ask me first. Because she was like to me, I can ask you first before I say it. I was seeing her like, no, say it. Also, I know, in my head, I'm like, I don't think anything bad can be said about me because I'm not the type of person, you know what I'm saying? So we all like, no, say it. That's how she said it. That's why for me, it's like, if she wants cloud and she's being so malicious, the way it came out is different. Had she just said, Busie, you have a friend that said 1, 2, 3 about you, I'd understand.
Personally, now.
Where she's coming
Personally.
But wait,
Personally, now.
before
I'm saying, but like,
as much
he
as
knows.
you don't like what was said, ne? At the end of the day, even if you don't remember saying it, this was said about Lucy on a public platform. Before trying to defend yourself, you should go to her, apologize privately before publicly. Apologize because your name was mentioned. They said that Venus said this about you. Before defending yourself,
To be
apologize.
honest, Amina,
Listen,
the apology part. I know it. I know what you're doing too. I know.
let her, then you speak.
because this has been a problem with you that I also had with you in our friendship. You always try to defend yourself before actually apologizing for what you did wrong. I understand you might not feel like the whole thing was wrong or everything you did was wrong. But to the person who you are talking about, it hurts them. It hurts their brand. It hurts their public. And even if they weren't even a public person, it hurts them, their emotions. So before trying to defend yourself and make yourself feel better, apologize to that person for doing them wrong. Speaking on their name about things that are snacks, very snacks.
Dude, that's
You said I'm
No, it's
And then speak.
Amina.
This is what happened. This is
The apology-
what
the apology-
the communication went wrong. That's it.
I understand that being accountable and showing up for a person, especially when such things are spoken about, is something that's mandatory in any situation. I get that. My name was also thrown in the dirt. Her name was also thrown in the dirt only because her reaction was only valid, and I get that. On my side, I did apologize on a public platform on the podcast, which is going to drop soon. I did apologize and I did acknowledge that maybe what she did was very, very, very much malicious. And I did speak on the podcast with me and her. We're on the podcast together. And I did say, I'm really sorry because I know how much your dad cares about you. Your dad really loves you. Like, we did have a conversation about this on the podcast and I apologized. Even outside the podcast, we did kind of rekindle certain things and we spoke about it together. And then we tried to minimize it off by like being goofy and stuff like that. But at the end of the day,
I'll be fine. I'm just overwhelmed because it's just like, oh, I don't want to cry.
Okay. I'll check on you later after this. Keep talking, Venus. Don't cry, my love.
sorry.
You don't cry.
How do I start checking with Thomas? No.
It's
And I would never say
interesting. I need to understand. This thing is going to be on the internet forever. It's going to be on.
Oh, calm down.
I'm so sorry, my love.
What I'm saying is that, man.
But I did apologize.
Guys, I'm
Amina.
so sorry.
I did apologize, Amina.
I know, but wait. Lucy?
Guys, like, guys don't understand. Some people out there don't know me personally, right? And it's like, if someone is gonna say something like that, knowing the internet, they're gonna run with whatever they hear before someone even speaks their truth, right?
Same.
And for me, it's like all of this. I don't even blame people on the internet at all, because had she not spoken about me, this thing wouldn't have happened.
And the few.
Am I making sense? Had she just kept quiet and not said anything, this thing wouldn't have happened. Period.
I get that.
My issue is that why is it that when friendships end, you feel the need to talk about the other person? Amina, you guys were friends, right? Did Venus speak about me to you? That's what I'm saying. Did I bring up Venus's name to you? The only time I brought it up was after I shot the podcast. You know what I'm saying? Because it was supposed to air out a long time ago, right? It was supposed to be.
It was also part of the fight you had with me. And
Yes.
then I know her. And then you're like, oh, you know her. And then that's where we realized we know the same person. And then
did I say anything bad about her? Even then, when we spoke about
Chat
it,
is now.
and a lot of things, Venus, I'm gonna tell you now that I can say that you've done to me as a friend. I never talk about them because I know you're not perfect, and I let people have their own experiences with other people. Do you get what I'm saying? For instance, right now, if you're beefing with Amina, I'm not gonna. Let's say Amina, you see how we're fighting? Like we have a situation happening right now. If I meet you and you're friends with Venus, or you know Venus, I won't say anything about what I experienced with her because that's my experience with Venus. Maybe your friendship could be different.
My chat
You
is
feel
now.
me?
I'm telling you now, Busie, I get that you and you don't like that your name is being thrown in the dirt for lies. That's something that you don't do. And I'm really acknowledging that. Seeing from your reaction, I know it's like a sensitive matter. On my side as well, I personally believe that Lolita was just being very much cloud chasing, as well as I also personally believe that on my side, when I apologized to you and I told you that this is fucked up, I didn't like what you're doing. But I don't like the approach.
I don't remember.
I don't like.
I don't remember you apologizing. You just defended yourself and said your piece. Even on the podcast, maybe I was late, but I don't remember you apologizing. I remember
I did take accountability for what happened, and then also I told her that I don't like her approach as well because now everything that was said about me as well. That's not
At least
a part
it's
of
not
the
lies.
topic.
At least it's not lies.
So
that's what I'm
you're
saying. My chat
Most
is.
of the things
If you,
there as well, like some of
did
the
I lie?
things.
Is anything that
My chat is sometimes when something is happening about a particular person, right? Spreading additional fuel. I get that was a topic. Let it keep to that topic and find out conclusions. Don't bring other people's problems
You don't
into the conclusion.
when you do
That's
something.
what I'm saying.
When you do something to someone, never determine their reaction.
I get that.
Never.
But I
That's
was
why-
assuming how Lolita approached it and how she approached it. I even told on the podcast that it was fucked up. Like I told her, and she's
My
like, I
chat
agree.
is- I'm
and then
saying-
you even agreed that your approach was messed up.
I
You
know
even
my
told
approach
me
was
that
my approach was
I get
messed up.
that.
I messed up for mentioning certain things about you that were true. I didn't lie. It's different if I lied on your name. I shouldn't have said certain things about you. You know what I said was true. Did I lie about you? Can I address it now? Yeah. Did I lie about anything that I said about you? Did I lie? Perhaps. If I lied, then you can say it.
it's okay, guys. Personally, like
No, let's
to be
clarify
honest-
so
to
they
be
know
honest-
from your side if I
to be
lied.
honest-
My
to be
chat
honest.
is I was wrong for mentioning other things about you, right? But in that moment where I'm hearing something that's so diabolical, right? It's so diabolical. I was overwhelmed from hearing that information. Do you get what I'm saying? Because she knows me. So for me, it's like, for me,
I
it's
mean,
more
at
like,
the end of the day, let me tell them if it
can
was
I
a lie or not.
speak?
Okay.
Nina, stop speaking over her, please.
For me, it's more like had who's this? Lolita addressed me about something, né? That was true about me. I was not gonna get that mad because it's true. You know what I'm saying? Hence why when I spoke out and I said and I won't even dispute it. I shouldn't have mentioned certain things that were private in her life. I shouldn't have done that. And I take accountability of it, right? But for me, it's more like, if you don't care about me, I won't care about you. That's the mindset I was in. Because if you can say such things about me, and you know what's the other thing was that when that thing came out in my head, I'm like, I've met people that have said Venus mentions me. This is not the first time. That's what I'm saying. Now, it being brought up on the internet, that's when I got pissed. Because I'm like, dude, she said so much bullshit about me that I don't talk about. Like, I don't. Every time I would hear that Venus said one, two, three about me, I would mize it. Because I'm like, you know what? It's whatever. I don't talk shit about you at all. I don't tell people about our business at all. Aside from people who know from people that we were friends with because they saw it happen. You know what I'm saying? My chat is, if you do me wrong in any way, don't determine the way I react to what you did. Simple. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to lie, it did hurt me a lot because we were friends for so long. You know what I'm saying? And for me to mention a lot of things that I've done for her came out of a thing of me reminding her that, are you forgetting the fact that I'm the very same person with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Do you know what I'm saying? Because clearly, if you can talk shit about me, you forgetting that I was a good friend to you. Do you know what I'm saying? That's how I perceived it. You forgetting all the good things I've done for you. And another thing is, had I did Venus dirty now, I would understand. I didn't even say anything bad about her. I texted her and I told her, I don't think we can be friends anymore because of, like she explained, the mom situation. It made me uncomfortable. The mom situation was so bad that I had to tell my parents about it because I could possibly catch a case. Being accused of kidnapping someone is not something small. I told my parents about it and they agreed. They're like, you know what? Our daughter, we don't think it's a good idea for you guys to be friends if that's how they're going to perceive in her family. And I was like, you know what? Fact. In due time, I still kept in my life, but in the long run, I keep thinking about it. I'm like, you know what? I don't think I want this type of friendship in my life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? It was more so the whole time in the friendship, I was focused on her and making sure she's good. I had to not take myself serious and put myself first. And me putting myself first means I have to eliminate certain people that are making certain decisions that are affecting my life. That's why I stopped being her friend. It has nothing to do with status. All my friends are not even on social media. I mean, you saw how I was in the house. I didn't put myself up. I'm not the type of person. I'm a good person. I feel like I'm an amazing person. And because most of the time I have a strong character, people take it the wrong way.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? And yeah, for me, I feel like had she just not spoken about me, whether at this point only Venus and Lolitha know the real truth, I'm willing to sit down with her. I'm done with the situation. But for peace sake, I don't think I keep burping. I don't think Lolita will say something out of her ass. Because number one, she doesn't know me. You know what I'm saying? And certain things that she's saying that she's lying about are certain things that did happen, but I just twisted. So they both know.
So my question is, what would make it feel like she would twist the same thing and saying that she's sorry as well? Because that most of the things that I probably said to her.
No, I'm saying she twisted in terms of like, you are blaming me for a lot of things.
In that case.
In the situation.
Not in that, no.
So I honestly feel like whatever that happened right now, it's just a lot. And it's unfair. Because she's claiming Lolita wants clout from this. But it's like, why am I being involved in this? Like, why should I be the one involved in this? Like, why am I being dragged in something that I was not a friend.
Exactly.
I was not friends with you. I wasn't friends with her. I'm not friends with her. So for me, it's just like, I don't understand what's going on. So maybe next time, don't talk about people.
At all.
In case people twist things. Because now you're claiming she's twisting everything. And it's fine. We hear you. But I'm just saying, next time, just don't talk about people. Like,
and if you happen to talk about a person, this thing of yours of always saying, no, but maybe she... Before you go there, start here. Start with yourself. Because they're addressing you. They will address that person on their own. You should take accountability for your part. before saying maybe she did this or she was trying to do that. Take accountability for your part because she wasn't talking to herself. She wasn't talking to herself. And I know for a fact, her not even knowing Lucy, she didn't start that conversation. You understand that? She didn't start that conversation. So don't put the blame on Lolitha saying she's cloud chasing. Yeah? That is not what's making Lucy angry. Busie, the thing that's making Busie angry is not that it was mentioned on the podcast. It's that it was said. It's that she was discussed in her absence when you and her were no longer on good terms. I understand you wanting to make friendships with other people, but you don't need to make a friendship with other people with another person.
Using my name.
Because even me, when me and you, our friendship ended a while back. And then Lucy also told me that you were talking about, like, I don't know how you put my name somehow, somewhere. And she stopped you because she said, yeah, I know her, she's a good person. I don't know what you're trying to say about me. I don't know what you're trying to say about me to people that don't know me. But it's possible to make a friendship without mentioning somebody's name, but people don't know, you know? Because we can't ruin people.
All my friendships, I don't form my friendships through people's names. There's no need.
There's many conversations you can have. You're talking about somebody's name. Yo, did you see the sky's blue? It was raining yesterday. Do you have a dog? Conversation starters. Now you go to oh, this man is dating this one. Because now when they meet them, they're gonna think about this thing that you said. And now I have to go to this person, talk to this person, and I'm thinking, oh, I'm gonna make a new friend. This girl in her mind is thinking, this girl's so cute. You get me? Don't do that. But I understand. You just wanted, I don't know. There's a lot of things you can do. And I don't like that. You immediately went to defend yourself. It's not, I get it, wanting to defend your character or defend your name. But it's not, in this moment, it's not about you and how you feel. It's about the person that you hurt. Validate their feelings before you defend yours. Validate their feelings. They kind of, like 5 seconds ago, it hurt her. You didn't realize how much it hurt her until you saw tears come out of her eyes. If she didn't cry, would you have known how angry she was? Would you have known how angry she was? Or how hurt she was? Don't defend yourself sometimes. I understand defending yourself when defense is needed. But yeah, defense is not needed, okay? I get it. I do. I really do. But it's something that you need to learn. You need to learn when you need to defend yourself and when you just need to apologize. And you need to apologize. That's all you need to do. You don't even have to add Lolita's name and say Lolita's cloud chasing or what. She's also not here. When she comes and says, you said I was cloud chasing, but then you're not gonna know what to say.